What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. In today's video, I'm going to show you where you can get a laundry list of different legendary weapons in the Isle of Siptah. So sit back, relax, and crack a bottle, and let's jump right into this. Now the first guy that I'm going to show you is the Risen Bones. He has 14,867 hit points. He drops a couple of new weapons, the Twin Light Daggers, which have 47 damage, 0% armor pen, and 900 durability. He also drops the Rebellious ADZE, 54 damage, 0 armor pen. It says it's rebellious, and we'll get into that, but it has 1350 durability. Now the Rebellious ADZE does an odd thing. As long as you don't have a particular feat learned, it works just fine. Kills enemies, does damage, does exactly what you would expect any other weapon to do. However, once you learn a particular feat, then it doesn't work at all. And I'm going to show you that real quick here. So if we go into our feats, we go over to survival, scroll all the way down to the bottom here. We're going to learn Thrall Taker, and we're going to learn the second Wheel of Pain. Once you learn the second Wheel of Pain, the ADZE does is 0 zip zilch nada damage to enemies. It will, however, still cripple them, but it does nothing else as far as I can tell. And I looked in the dev kit, I wasn't able to figure it out. My guess is that this weapon is actually supposed to switch and start doing concussive damage once you learn the second Wheel of Pain. But as you can see from the video, that is not what's happening in game. And for those of you that are thinking maybe it does damage to animals instead of people, it does not. It does not do damage to anything as far as I can tell. Now, one other cool thing about this particular boss is he actually has a 35% chance of dropping a legendary weapon that you would find in a skeleton key chest. And if you're looking to give this guy a go, you can find him right here in a building all of his own. Now, if you're new here, I'd encourage you to click that subscribe button, click that bell so you get notified when I upload another video. The next guy on our list is the Keeper of the Light. Now, this guy does have a tendency to disappear, or at least parts of him disappear when you're fighting him. If you look at the ocean, you can see his top section has disappeared there on the screen, but this guy does drop a few things that you're probably gonna want. Obviously, he's a white with a two-handed sword, and so he is going to apply corruption when you're fighting him. Now, the Keeper of the Light has 17,377 hit points, and he does not stagger, so he could be a pretty formidable foe. Now, he has a 30% chance of dropping one of the following items. This is the Maelstrom Light. The interesting thing about the Maelstrom Light is that it does not have a timer. It actually has durability, meaning that this is the last torch you will ever need as long as you don't use it as a weapon. The Morning Sun is a two-handed axe. Now, don't let its meager look fool you. This thing does 73 damage, 0 armor pen, and it sunders, which is absolutely amazing, and I think if you spin to win with this guy, you're gonna stack that sunder fast. It also has 1800 durability. And the last thing that he can drop is the Evening Star, 55 damage, 34% armor pen with 2400 durability. And though he's hard to miss, he stands right in the center of the Blacksail harbor. Now, there are two of the Light Watchers, and they're both in this area. There's one that I'm fighting, there's another one standing off in the distance. They stand at the end of the docks. Now, the Light Watchers have a 20% chance of dropping the Axe of the Gate Guardian. They also have a 30% chance to drop their own new legendary loot. And just to be clear, the guy that's standing right behind me and the guy that's standing off in the distance behind me are both the same boss. Now, one of the items that they can drop is the Render. It is a one-handed sword. It does 45 damage, 9% armor pen, and has 1350 durability. They can also drop the Sturdy Bone Bow, 22 damage, 9% armor pen, and 3000 durability. The Axe of the Gate Guardian, which again is a 20% chance in dropping, has 57 damage, 0% armor pen. Its bonus is +5 to accuracy, and it has 1350 durability. And the last thing that these guys drop is the Blind Sight. It is an eye patch, armor of 6, 190 durability, But what you really want it for is the night vision, because it gives you night vision and you can see that on your screen. If you're enjoying this video, go ahead and whack that like button. Now these guys spawn on the 2 docks, so this dock here and this dock here. Now these guys have 14,867 hit points, and I highly recommend pulling them off of their docks and bringing them to this center section in order to fight, because both of the docks are highly damaged and will cause you a lot of trouble should you try to fight them out there. Now your next victim should be the Bone Guardian with 14,867 hit points, and he uses a star metal 2-handed hammer. Now this particular enemy is actually in 2 locations on the map. One happens to be conveniently located right here on the harbor, so if you're up here farming the other ones, you may as well farm this one. The other one is across the map at the Lone Grave, and I'll show you both of those locations on the map here a little bit later on in the video. Now this particular boss actually has the ability or the chance to drop the buff books. So you know the books that you get from the Priest King in the Warmaker's dungeon, this guy has a % chance to drop those. But in addition to that, he drops some pretty good weaponry. The Black Iron Bulwark is a shield with 32 damage, 13% armor pen. Its bonus is durability with a total of 15,000 durability. Additionally, he drops the Blade of the Betrayer. Now the Blade of the Betrayer is a 2-handed sword, 57 damage, 23 armor pen. It adds bleed and has 1800 durability. And this guy right up here by the Lone Grave is the exact same guy, so you can farm this guy at either location. And these are the 2 locations where he can be found on the map. And the one thing that I'll say about fighting the Bone Guardian is he is all over the place. This guy's got ADD, he sees a squirrel, he's after a squirrel, I don't know, he does a lot of air fighting, so it can be kind of frustrating always chasing him down to fight him, but at the same time he does give you plenty of breaks where you can get away and regen your stamina or recapture your health. And that's all I have for this video, but the fun doesn't have to stop here. You can click one of the videos coming up on the screen to watch next. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. I'll catch you next time. Peace. I'd like to give a big shout out to all my YouTube members. Y'all are absolute legends. If you'd like to become a legend, there's a button below that says join. That'll give you all the details. I'd like to thank all my subscribers for their continued support, likes, comments, and general awesomeness. If you're not subscribed, you can start your free trial today and cancel at any time. Clicking the bell is highly recommended so you get notified when I upload another video.